is nog onder eed.
You're still under oath.
You can continue, sir. We stop where you identified a copy of your appointment certificate, which
Yes,
is
ma'am.
attached with JJ.
Yes, my lord.
Yebo ngiyavuma-ke ukuthi sigcinela khona-ke
Yes, what happened further?
ngikhomba khona-ke umazisi womsebenzi.
The appointment cards, my lord, was myself, Constable Lissering, and then also Sergeant Mohane.
Constable U
Lissering.
Lisari.
Yes, Lissering.
Shuthi-ke labo mazisi-ke bomsebenzi kwakuyeyami-ke i-appointment card-ke eyami uConstable Lisari and who else?
And Sergeant Mohane.
No Sergeant Mokhane.
Yes.
Yes, from there, my lord, we were requested to wait outside. We proceeded to the vehicles that were in the parking.
Emva kwalokho-ke satshelwa ukuthi silinde nje ngaphandle sase siyakhona laphana endaweni yokupakwa kwey'moto.
We were told that we will be called as soon as the statement was done.
Satshelwa-ke ukuthi sizophinde sibizwe emva kokuthi-ke lesi statement sebeqedile ukusithatha.
But before you went to wait outside, when last did you see the person that you escorting the person who was in handcuffs?
Escorting the person in handcuffs to the office of Ms. Cronje. The last time we saw him was when he entered the office.
Okokugcina-ke ma ngimbona lo muntu-ke esasemkhaphe e-ofisini kaMama uCronje kungenkathi-ke esengena ngase-ofisini kaMama uCronje.
Now, except for the suspect in handcuffs, did you see who else entered Ms. Cronje's office?
At the door, my lord, as I can recall, there was a gentleman in a suit
At the door.
at the door of the office.
Uthi-ke emnyango kanye kulesi sicapha-ke se-office kaMama uCronje kwakhona-ke umlisi owafake isuti khona laphaya.
And it was only later made known to us.
Yes,
from,
it's fine. But from your own observation, what did you see?
there was just a gentleman standing by the door. Was not sure if he was
Yes.
an employee of the court or I couldn't. He was just standing there, nothing special.
Yilo mlisa-ke ngikhuluma ngaye ubeme nje lapha emnyango okanye kulesi sicapha sokungena ngase-ofisini kalona-ke uMama uCronje. Ukuthi-ke yena bekuyisisebenzi salaphayana-ke enkantolo noma cha lokho-ke angeke ngikwazi ukuthi ngiqinisekise ngakho.
Except that he was wearing a suit, is there any other description that you can give of this gentleman?
No, can't recall, my lord.
Angeke ngiphane ngincazelo-ke engathi ijulile mayelana-ke nalo mlisa ngaphandle kokuthi-ke ube egcoke isuti.
Yes. What happened further?
Yes, and then from when the suspect entered into the office, we proceeded outside to the vehicles.
Mase seke ngena-ke ngakule ofisi lo umsolo thina-ke sahamba saya emotweni.
Yes.
And we waited for further instruction, my lord.
Sase silinda-ke ukuthi sitshele ukuthi senzeni.
Yes.
We were outside for about 3 hours.
Besilinde okanye besingaphandle-ke ibanga elingenza kwenye isikhathi esingenza 3 hours.
And then we were instructed by Mr. Mohane that the statement was done.
Satshelwa-ke ubaba Mkhane ukuthi sebeqedile-ke ngestatement.
We walked back inside to Mrs. Cronier's office,
saphindela futhi ke sangena ngaphakathi siya kule office kaMam Cronje.
and then we escorted the accused out to the vehicles.
Sase ke siyam escorta ke lo umsolwa simkhiphela ngaphandle ke ukuya lapha na emotweni.
Now, when you went to fetch the accused from Ms. Cronier's office, were there people inside her office?
I can't recall.
Angisakhumbuli ke ukuthi ngenkathi sihamba siyomthatha lona umsolwa ngakule office kaMam Cronje ukuthi kwakhona yini abanye abantu ngase office akasakhumbuli.
The gentleman that you saw earlier on in a suit, did you see him again after that first occasion?
I could not see inside the office, my lord, as we only stopped by the door.
Bengakhona ukubona ngaphakathi eoffice ngoba ke siye sama nje khona ngaphana ke emnyango okanye ngaphandle kwesitapha seoffice.
Yes, may I proceed?
The suspect was brought out.
Wakhishwa ke lona umsolwa okanye walethwa ekhishwa ke ngase office
By Sergeant Mukhane, and then we proceeded to the vehicles.
ulethwa njena uye lona uSergeant Mukhale sase siyaqhubeka ke siya lapha na ke emotweni.
Yes.
We from the when everything was done, we proceeded and escorted the suspect to Moot SEPS again.
Uma ke lawo mahlelo lapha yana ke sekuqediwe ngawo sase ke siyamkhapha ke okanye sam escorta okuya eMoot.
Yes, Moot is
Moot where?
Moot SEPS or police station.
Saya eMoot SAPS noma police station yaseMoot.
How many officers were there on the day in question escorting the suspect?
I would say more or less six or seven.
Laba bebe escorta lapho ke ngasho mhlambe bekungaba ke amaphoyisa awu6 ukuya kumaphoyisa awu7.
Were you carrying any weapons?
Yes, I was.
Yebo ke mina ke ngangiphethe isikhali noma ikhali.
The other members?
The other members as well.
Namanye amalunga ke esiphoyisa nawo ke abephethe ikhali kuona.
Yes, we may proceed.
We are issued with 9mm on the side.
Shuthi ke basinikeza ke ama 9mm ke la
Yes.
sebenzela khona.
As well as assault rifles.
Kanti ke baphinde ke basinikeza nezibhamu ezinkulu okanye ama rifle.
Yes. Yes, we proceeded to Pretoria Moot police station. What happened further?
We conducted the escort. When we arrived at the police station, Sergeant Mukhane took the suspect into the police station.
Sa escorta ke masesifike police station uSergeant Mukhane wathatha ke umsolwa wamfaka phakathi ke kulesakhiwo samaphoyisa police station.
Is it correct that there was a further incident where you were involved regarding this matter on the 5th of June 2020?
Yes, my lord.
Yebo kuyiqiniso ke ukuthi ngike ngabamba iqhaza
Yes, can
ukumayelana ke nalesi sigameko nge5 sika June.
Yes, can you tell the court about that?
On the 5th of June, we were called by Sergeant Mukhane again.
Sa fonelwa ke noma sabizwa nguye lona uSergeant Mukhane nge5 sika June 2020.
And he requested our assistance in another escort.
wacela ke izinkonzo zethu ukuthi sobahlinzeka ngeinkonzo zethu malana ke noku-escorta
and mentioned to us that there would be a pointing out to be conducted.
wase ke uyasho kuthina ke kukhona ke ukukhomba komuntu okanye ukukhomba nje okuzokwenzeka.
Yes.
We met with the sergeant at Alberton Police Station.
Sahlangana nalo sergeant khona lapha ke police station yase Alberton.
Yes.
The suspect was already in the holding cells.
Umsola wayesevalele kusho ukuthi esemaseleni khona lapho.
We were standing outside the CSC.
Besime ngaphandle ke khona lapha charge office.
Client Service Center.
Yes.
Usho njalo client service center.
Yes.
And then Sergeant Mukhane introduced us to Colonel Hadeb.
Wase ke lona u Sergeant Mohane wasethula kuye lona u Colonel Hadebe
And mentioned to us that the colonel will be conducting the pointing out.
wase ke uyasitshela ke ukuthi uyena u Colonel ozohambisa ke le pointing out.
Instead, as mentioned, we'll be calling Sergeant Mukhane. Yes.
Yes, the colonel came and then he showed us the vehicle that we should be following.
Weza ke u Colonel wasikhombisa ke le moto kumele silandele.
Yes.
Yes, the vehicle was a marked police vehicle.
Yayimakhiwe ke leyo moto kwakuyimoto yamaphoyisa emakhiwe.
Yes.
From the police station, from Alberton Police Station, we proceeded to Foslores.
Ukusuka ke kule police station yase Alberton saqhubeka ke saya Foslores kule police station yase Foslo.
Yes. And how were you following that vehicle?
It was the police vehicle and then the photographer's vehicle and then we were behind.
Kwakuyimoto yamaphoyisa yayingaphambili kuyimoto ke yalona ke othwebula ithombe kanti ke thina ke saba emva kwaleyo moto ke yomthwebula ithombe.
And in how many vehicles were you traveling?
We were traveling in 2 vehicles, my lord.
Sasama ngemoto eziwu-2.
And how many members were there?
We were 4 members.
Shuthi ke amalunga abe u4 wesiphoyisa.
You don't have to mention where you went to in Foslores, but what duties did you perform there at Foslores?
We were requested to safeguard the suspect as well as the photographer and the colonel. During
Kanti
the
sacelwa ke ukuthi masivikeleke abasolwa lona othwebula ithombe kanye no Colonel khona lapha ke Air Force.
But how did you do that? Were you in close proximity to them, or what was the position?
We would follow the vehicles and then when the police van stops, we would also stop. We were in the same proximity or vicinity.
Manje besilandela ke lezi moto uma ke iveni yamaphoyisa ima nathi sizoma khona lapho kuleyo ndawo ke la ifike ime khona beseduze nje nabo.
And did you in any way participate in the proceedings of the day?
No, my lord.
shuthi azange ngibambe iqhaza elithize ke mayelana ke nendlela kwakwenziwa ke ngakhona lapha yana kanye inqubo yalokho kwahlosiwe ukuthi kwenziwe.
And after the proceedings were finalized, what happened?
After the proceedings were finalized, the colonel mentioned that we should go back to Alberton police station.
Uma ke seqediwe ukwenziwa lokho konke lokho befanele ukuthi kwenziwe, uKennedy ke wasi uyasho ke siphindele futhi le Alberton police station yakhona.
Yes.
So we followed the colonel or the police vehicle.
Samlandela ke
Back to
uKennedy okanye ke le moto yamaphoyisa back to
Alberton police station.
ukuphindela futhi le police station se Alberton.
Yes.
The suspect was again booked into the cells.
Kanti ke lona umsolwa waphinde futhi wabhukwa kanye wafakwa emaseleni.
Yes. By whom?
By Sergeant Mohane.
Lokho kwenziwa ke uSergeant Mohane.
When you escorted Colonel Hadebe and the photographer, what happened to first learners? What happened to Sergeant Mohane?
Sergeant Mohane remained at the police station.
Uma ke kukhashwa lona ke ukuya uKennedy ukhashwa uyiswa khona laphana eForslores uMohane yena wasala ke police station.
Yes.
And we proceeded with the colonel to conduct the escort.
Saqhubeka ke no Kennedy siloko senza yona ke lento yoku escorta.
Yes. What happened further?
At the police station.
Yes, at the police station.
Okay, after the suspect was booked back into the cells, we debriefed with Sergeant Mohane.
Make sekeqedwe ukufaka emaseleni umsolo saseke siba nengxoxo noMohane.
Yes.
And we dispersed from the police station.
Suka lapho ke saseke siyahamba okanye siyahlukana uma suka ke police station.
Is it all that happened on the day?
That's all, my lord.
Yikho konke.
And the last incident on the 19th of June 2020 regarding this matter?
On the 19th of June, my lord, I was called again, or we were called again.
Again 19 is June 2020 saphinde futhi sabizwa.
It's
To-
you and who?
Myself and the SWAT unit, or my team,
Mina ke nethimba lami leSWAT.
Yes.
to conduct another escort
Ukuthi ke siyokwenza ke okanye sihlinzeke ngenkonzo yoku escorta.
Yes.
We were called to Moroka SAPS.
Sabizwa la khona laphana ke kule police station yase Moroka.
Yes.
I was the first one to arrive at Moroka SAPS.
Ngaba wokuqala wokufika khona laphana ke kule SAPS yase Moroka.
And I met with Sergeant Mohane at the police station.
Khona lapho police station yase Moroka ngahlangana naye ke Sergeant Mohane.
Yes.
Sergeant Mohane then requested me to hand over the suspect.
Wase uyangicela ke umkhane ukuthi manginikele uyena okanye manginikele ngayo lona umsolwa
To Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu,
ngimnikele kuye lona ke okanye ngimshiye ezandleni zaka Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu
as he was to conduct a statement.
ngoba uyena ke obefanele ke ezothatha ke istatement
Of the accused.
shuthi ke istatement isomsolo.
Yes.
I proceeded into the CSC
Ngase ke ngiya ngase CSC khona lapho ke police station.
and I met with Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu.
Ngase ngihlangana naye ke uLieutenant Colonel Rapadu.
When you say you proceeded to the client service center, were you alone?
At the time, yes.
Yebo ngaleso sikhathi ke bengedwa.
The,
Uma ngithi ngangena ku client service center khona lapha.
my other members have not yet arrived.
Ke amanye amalungu abengakafiki. Shuthi ke amanye amalungu abethimba lami abengakafiki.
Yes, you may proceed.
I met with Colonel Rapadu and I handed over the suspect.
Ngahlangana naye ke uLieutenant Colonel Rapadu ngase ngimnikela ke umsolwa.
Yes, but at what point was the suspect handed over to you?
Say again, my lord.
At which point was the suspect handed over to you?
When I arrived at the Moroka SCPS, the suspect was in the vehicle of Sergeant Muhammad.
Uma ngifika khona lapha ke SAPS yaseMoroka umsolwa obengaphakathi emotweni ka Sergeant Mokhane.
Yes.
And he requested me to proceed with the suspect inside to meet with the colonel.
Wase ke uyangicela ke ukuthi mangihambe naye lona umsolwa ukuyohlangana naye lona uKennel ngaphakathi epolice station.
Yes.
I handed over the suspect to Colonel Rapadu.
Ngase ke nginikela ke umsolwa kuye lona uRapadu.
And he requested me to leave the office.
Wase uyangicela ke ukuthi mangiphumeke eoffice.
Yes.
From there, my lord, I went outside to the vehicle
Emva kwalokho ke ngase ngiphumela ngaphandle ke ngiya khona lapha ke eyimotweni.
Yes.
and waited for the other crew members or the team to arrive.
Ngase ke ngilindela amalunga ke kwethimba ukuthi mawafike.
I was then called back again once the statement was completed.
Ngaphinde futhi ngabizwa ke emva kokuthi baqede ke ukuthatha istatement.
And I then received the suspect back from Colonel Rapado.
Ngase ngiyamamukela futhi ke lona umsolwa uphuma ke ezandleni zakhe uRapado.
Yes.
From there, my lord, we proceeded with the escort.
Emva kwalokho ke sase ke siyaqhubeka ke
Yes, but
nge-escort.
after the suspect was handed back to you by Colonel Rapadu, what did you do? What happened?
We went back to the vehicles
Emva kokuthi bamlethe ke kimina umsolwa uKenneth Rapadu saphindela futhi ke eyimotweni.
With the suspect?
with the suspect.
Yebo sihamba naye ke okanye ngihamba naye ke lo umsolwa.
Yes, and what happened at the vehicles?
The suspect was placed into Sergeant Buchane's vehicle.
Umsolwa ke uma sesifika khona lapha emotweni wafakwa emotweni ka Sergeant Mokhane.
Yes.
Suspect was in handcuffs.
Kanti ke ngaleso sikhathi ke umsolwa ubefakwe ozamposi.
And we conducted an escort from Moroka SCPS to Foslorus Magistrates Court.
Sase ke siya qhubeka ke ngoku escorta ukusuka khona lapha ke police station yaseMoroka ukuyofika kwi magistrate court yaseFoslo.
Yes.
as we were informed that the suspect also had an appearance at Vosloorus Magistrate Court.
Ngoba ke sasesitsheliwe futhi ke phezulu kwalokho ukuthi ufanele ukuthi ayovelela kwelinye icala khona laphayana Vosloorus Magistrate Court, Magistrate Court yaseVoslo.
From Vosloorus Court, it's where we dispersed.
Ukusuka ke kule court yaseVosloorus kwaba ukuhlukana kwethu ke.
Do you know what happened to the suspect?
The suspect went inside the magistrate court, my lord.
Umsolwa wangena ngaphakathi enkantolo yase Vosloorus
With Sergeant Mohane,
ube hamba kanye naye ke uSergeant Mohane,
Yes.
and our escort duty was fulfilled at that point, my lord.
kwaba ukuqeda okanye ke ukuwenza ke ukuthi sibe sesiqedileke ngomsebenzi wethu woku escorta ke uma ke sekengenile ngasenkantolo lona ke umsolwa.
Is it all that happened on this particular day?
On the 19th, yes, my lord.
Yikho konke okwenzeka nge-19.
And when this suspect was handed to you at Moraka police station, did you see any injuries on him?
No injuries, my lord.
Ukusuka ke eMroka ukufika khona lapha neFoslo azange siboneke ukulimala okuthize kulona umsolwa.
And when he was handed back to you, did he have any injuries?
No injuries, my lord.
Uma elethwa ke ezandleni zethu bekungena kulimala ke okwakukhona kuyena.
Thank you, my lord. That is all.
Mr. Johnathan, in terms of your job description, or the duties that you performed on the days you placed them on record, you said you were assigned to escort.
Yes, that's correct, my lord.
Uthi yebo ke ngangixokiwe ke ukuthi mangiyo escorta kuya ngomsebenzi engiwenzayo.
Does it also entail arresting a suspect?
Just clarify, my lord.
Does your job also allow you to arrest a suspect?
Yes, my lord.
Yebo umsebenzi wami uyangigunyaza ke ukuthi umsolwa ngambopha.
So are you familiar with the provisions relating to the arrest of an offender or a perpetrator? Are you aware of those?
Yes, my lord.
Yebo ngiyaqaphela lokho ke ukuthi khona imigomo emayelana ke nokuboshwa komsolwa.
So prior to your being employed as a Metro Police officer, you were trained how to arrest a person.
That's correct, my lord.
Angokuba ke ngizosebenzela ke iMetropolis ngaqeqeshwa ke ukuthi umuntu uboshwa kanjani
All right.
kanye einyathelo umuntu afanele ukuthi ayithathe angokuba ke azobopha umuntu.
So this arrest, since you started in 2014. Sorry, 2019 if I'm. Is it
2014.
2014, that's correct, yeah. Since 2014, it was your, I would say not daily practice, but it's something common in when you're performing your duties.
To arrest.
To arrest an individual or a perpetrator who's committing an offense or who has committed an offense.
I could confirm to that, yes, my lord. It's part of being a police officer.
Ngaqinisekisa ke lapho ukuthi ukubopha umuntu kwakuyinto vele eyayijwayelekile ngoba kwakuyingxenye yomsebenzi wami.
Do you know when you effect an arrest where there is a warrant and where there is no warrant of arrest?
Do I know?
Sorry?
You are
Do
saying,
you
my lord,
understand?
that
when you perform your duties as an arresting officer, I would put it as an arresting officer,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can arrest with a warrant or without a warrant.
Yes, ma'am.
Ngiyakuzwisisa lokho ukuthi ke uma ngizobopha okanye ngiyisisebenzi samaphoyisa esizobopha umuntu ukuthi umuntu uyakwazi ukuboshwa i-warrant ingekho nokuthi aboshwe futhi i-warrant ikho. Lokho ngiyakwazi.
When accused number 1 was arrested, were you present?
No, my lord.
Makaboshwa umsolo wokuqala bengekho.
And number 2, were you present when he was arrested?
No, my lord.
Kanti nommangalelwa wesibini uma eboshwa mina bengekho.
All right. So on that particular day, when you first saw the accused, were you not the driver of the motor vehicle, of the police vehicle?
I was, my lord.
Ngalolu suku ke mangalo dibana kanye ubona ummangalelwa bekuyimina ke obeyishala ke le moto yamaphoyisa.
For every destination, did you record in the motor vehicle logbook?
Not every destination, my lord. We only record the first time you start the vehicle.
Hayi kuyo yonke indawo ke esindlule kuzo kodwa ke sibhala phansi okokuqala ke uma uqala ukusebenzisa ke imoto ngalolu suku kwi logbook yemoto
And at the end of your shift.
futhi ke okunye sikubhalayo ke siphinde sibhale imininingwane mayelana ke nokusebenza ekupheleni kosuku ke.
So if you were to travel from, for instance, Albertine to Soweto, there's no reason to record that.
Not in the logbook, my lord, but you would record in your pocketbook or diary.
Isizathu ukubaleka kukho kangako ukuthi sesisuka manje Albertine siya eMoroka police station.
So
Kodwa ke okubalekile ukuthi konke ke lokho kubhalwe kwi pocketbook nokuthi kubhalwe khona lapha kwi logbook.
So on the days you performed your duties, did you record on your pocketbook?
Yes, my lord.
Uma ngenza ke umsebenzi wami ngalolo suku ke olumayelana ke omayelana ke naleli cala ngabhala ke kwi pocketbook yami.
Were you requested to make a copy of your pocketbook?
No, my lord.
Azange ngicebe ke ukuthi ngenze icopy ye pocketbook yami.
May I consult my colleague, my lord?
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, sir. Is that pocketbook still available?
From 2019, no, my lord. Pocketbook is not available anymore as the unit, the SWAT unit, was disbanded.
Shite leyo pocketbook ayisekho ke kakhulukazi njengoba sikhuluma ke ngalowo nyaka we 2019. Ngoba ke lelo gatsha ke le SWAT laqedwa.
Okay. In relation to there's a version according to both accused that there was a form of assault on the tubing of the suspects, and you were also present during the course of the illegal act. Can you confirm that? Or you
Mr.
disagree
Mgomezelo,
with
please, can you
that?
speak up? Can you speak up, please? I can't even hear you.
Oh, sorry, my lord. Sorry. During the course of the assault, of the arrest, were you any way involved in the trooping of both accused number 1 and number 2?
No,
or
my lord.
assaulting?
No, my lord, as the only interaction we would have with the accused was during the escorting.
Cha azange ngifake isandla ekutheni lona ke ummangalo kanye abasolwa babashaya ngaleyo ndlela ke bahlukunyezwe ngaleyo ndlela ukuthi baba vale mhlawumbe ke ebusweni okanye babachuphe kanjalo ukuthi bangakhona ukuphefumula. Into ke engayisho mina ke ukuthi ukubonana okanye baseduze nabo ke abamangalelwa ingekathi ke sihlinzeka ngeenkonzo zethu zokubavikela okanye zokubaphephisa.
So before I conclude, you say you won't be able to provide the logbook of the trips that you have taken, and you won't be able to provide the occurrence book in which you recorded all the.
As I mentioned, my lord, the unit was disbanded. We were all redeployed to various units.
Njengoba sengishilo ke ukuthi lelo gatsha lachithwa saphinde ke safa kwamanye amagatsha ke umsebenzi.
So the office we were utilizing was no more in use. So I don't know if the records were kept or what happened to them.
Lelo office ke kwakuyilona ke i-office legatsha lethu lalungasasetshenziswa. Manje ke anginaso ke isiqiniseko sokuthi babeka yini wonke amaphepha okanye amafayili amayelana ke nemisebenzi siyenza khona lapha kulelo gatsha.
All right. So may I just take you on the day in which you said you escorted when you were traveling with escorting the police when they were traveling with accused number 2 to Foslorus court.
Okay, and then you're referring to the 19th?
To the 19th.
Yes, my lord.
What time was it when you reached Foslorus court?
It was about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Manje ke nge-19 ke umasambisa lona ke umsolo simsakhona laphana ke eFoslorus magistrate safika ke eFoslorus magistrate court ngo-1.
What was the reason for was it the first appearance of the accused? Do you know?
I'm not sure, man.
Isizathu sokuvelela kwakhe enkantolo angisazi ukuthi mhlawumbe ke ube yoqala ukuvelela enkantolo noma ke beyenzani kodwa ke isizathu angisazi.
Do you know the reason why you arrived at 1 o'clock?
Yes, my lord, because the completion of the statement at Morocco was around about 12.
Yebo ke isizathu ngiyasazi senza ukuthi sifike ngo-1 o'clock khona laphana ke enkantolo yase Foslorus ukuthi ke ukuhlinza kwake ngestatement yenziwe khona laphana ke eMorocco lokho ke kwaqedwa ngo-12 o'clock. Isona ke isizathu esenza ukuthi sifike ngo-1 o'clock khona laphana ke magistrate yase Foslorus.
All right. So in other words, no, I don't want to put you into the work of the Sergeant Mohane, because you said you were not part of it. You were just as escorting.
Yes, my lord.
So, after the taking of the alleged confession at Morocco police station, you said at 12 o'clock. Were you present when the accused number 2 was transported back to Pretoria North Mode?
No, my lord, as we dispersed from Foslorus.
Bengekho ke ngenkathi ummangalelo wesibili ephindiselwa le eMood Pretoria ngoba ke ukusuka eFoslorus saseke siyahlukana ke khona lapho. Umuntu ke wathatha indlela yakhe.
Okay, may I just put the version of accused number 2 first? For the reason that the evidence relates to the date of the 19th. He was arrested on the 16th. He was arrested on the 16th of June 2020 by Constable Mabena and Mohani. And he was taken to Vosloorus. Do you know anything about it?
On the 16th, my lord.
Yes,
No.
when he was arrested.
No, my lord.
kanti ke akho lutho engilaziyo ke mayelana ke nokuthi uthi lo umangalelwa wesibini uwaboshwa ke nge-16 kaJune
Alright.
kanti ke uboshwa njena uConstable Mabena noMokhani wathathwa ke wayiswa khona ke eVosloorus ke angazi lutho ke ngalokho.
There's something that I'm not feeling well. My lord, I'm not feeling well. There's something that...
What's it?
I'm not feeling well. There's something troubling my chest.
Meat.
My chest. That's why my voice is...
I'm asking. Ukuthi meat yabantu.
Meat. Bangposa.
Yeah, about pause. So you want us to do what? Adjourn or what?
Can you adjourn, please, my lord?
For the day or what?
For the day, my lord, please.
Baloy,
That's in order. That is in order.
what's your time then?
1442 my lord.
1440. 1440.
14:40. Normally we adjourn at 3:30. That's it.
1440, yes.
Okay, for the reasons by Mr. Mugomezulu stating that he feels uncomfortable, he's got some quell on his chest. So we shall adjourn. Are you available on Monday, sir?
I am, my lord.
Okay. And the other councils, any objection, Mr. Gomezulu? I mean, Mr. Macy and
I'm available.
Mali
madam,
and Ms.
Thank you.
Misholo.
I'm available. Thank you. I'm available.
No, about the adjournment.
Oh no. I have no objection. I have no objection to an adjournment. Thank you.
I appreciate the adjournment, my lord.
Okay. Okay, then we shall adjourn for those reasons. I'm coming back on Monday morning at 10.